Well, that's a lot of money.
Oh, welcome back, America.
Oh, glad to be here. Glad to be here, Michael.
Cool. Well, it's been a couple of weeks. It seems you're becoming more and more popular in not just America, but other countries too.
I've heard Japan.
Japan.
Which is good.
Well, as usual, you have been keeping yourself pretty busy. I see that trillions of dollars have been spent recently.
We've spent a couple trillion last week, 11 trillion total, trying to stimulate the economy. That's why I haven't been around, Michael.
Wow. Well, we need to know the truth also about Nancy Pelosi, the Speaker of the House who was recently accused of lying about the torture of the Guantanamo Bay inmates.
I can't believe you said that word, Michael. I'm impressed. I call it war criminals. But we also don't use that word lying up on a hill and stick up for Nancy. She probably forgot the Messiah was elected and was still thinking George Bush was in office. So she was trying to make George look bad, but she changed her stance, got over it, moved on. So let's move on. No more questions on Nancy.
Nancy who?
Good answer. Next
Well,
question.
A fan of yours, Senator, wrote in asking if you remember the situation about your fellow cohort who was hiding $10,000 in his kitchen freezer. Can you comment about that, please?
Sure, the FBI came in. We resolved that real quick. Come on, American people keep flashlight batteries, hearing aid batteries in their freezers to keep it fresh longer.
Bread.
Bread, too, you're right. $10,000. Come on. With the way the banks are today, interest rates, I think the safest place is a freezer, don't you?
He could have probably found more money. They just said $10,000 to blow it over.
We don't need follow-up questions, Michael.
Okay,
I
you know what? I'm not even trying to follow up. Why are you accusing me of following up? Okay, well, let's move on. So, I'm curious about something. Campaigns such as yours receive millions and millions and millions of dollars in money, but most of it comes from people you don't even know.
What's millions of dollars put to good use in the future? Because sooner or later, most of these people are wealthy and they need something pushed through Congress or the Senate, and we will feel obligated to vote for it. And in the long run, it not only benefits them, but my future career in getting reelected.
Yeah, we all know what the long run means to us. Promises now and nothing later. Well, next, a fan read an article where a group of politicians took their families on a really expensive getaway. Apparently, these politicians claim they can think better about major issues like the stimulus package. They can think better when they're on vacation as opposed to their office.
Come on, Michael. You can see the decisions we've been making lately. Haven't they been awesome?
Oh, no comment. Oh, okay, easy one to answer, so, okay, well, perfect answer.
I think so, too. Okay, I'm pressed for time. Do you have any more, Michael?
Well, I have one more.
All right.
The American public sees trillions of dollars sent to Washington amid past scandals. All we wanted was to see some transparency of the money in Washington.
And where it's going?
And where it's going, and we can't even keep track of it.
We gave that a lot of thought also, Michael, and came to the conclusion that if we knew where all this money was, there would be a lot of people in trouble. So we're just going to let it ride and go with it like it is.
All right, well, thanks again, Senator.
Always glad to be here, Michael, and I'll tell you what, you know what, if you ever want to donate, wait till you're like one of them big honchos like Anderson Cooper or Glenn Beck maybe. You get enough money, you make enough money, someday you can contribute to my campaign fund also. Sure, I mean, anytime, but I'll tell you what, you'll also never see me on their shows because they can't handle an honest senator.
Okay,
so
great.
we'll leave it at that, so
Thanks,
just be
George.
glad you're
We're
interviewing
out of
me.
time, Senator.
Oh, okay, move
See you
on.
next week.
Take care, Michael.